Hello, my dear friend. Welcome to our special podcast. This is VUS Learning English Podcast. My name is Anna. I am so happy you are here today. If this is your first time, welcome. We are so happy to have you. If you are a returning listener, welcome back. It is wonderful to have you with us again. This podcast is a warm, safe place for you. Here, we learn English together. We learn in a slow, calm, and easy way. Today, we have a very special topic. It is a topic for anyone with a big dream. Maybe your dream is to speak English well. Maybe your dream is to start a new job. Maybe your dream is to be healthy and strong. But sometimes you feel very tired. You have a big dream, but you have no energy. Does this sound like you? If it does, then this episode is for you. We will talk about why you feel this way, and we will learn how to find your energy again. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to spend your time with me. It means so much. If you enjoy our time together, please think about helping our channel. You can tap the like button, or you can subscribe. When you do this, you help our podcast grow. It helps other English learners find our calm and easy lessons. Thank you so much for your support. Before we start, I want to know where you are. Where are you listening from today? Are you in South Korea? Are you in Japan? Are you in Brazil? Are you in your car? Are you in your home? It is amazing to think we are all connected. We are all listening together right now. That is a beautiful thing. Okay, are you ready? Let's begin our gentle journey together. Find a quiet place. Take a soft, slow breath in and a long, slow breath out. Let's start. Section 1. The problem, agitation, the great disconnect. Do you ever feel like you have two lives? There is one life inside your head. This life is your dream life. In your head, you are doing amazing things. You are writing a book. You are starting a business. You are learning to play the guitar. You are getting strong and healthy. In this dream life, you are full of energy. You wake up early. You are focused. You work on your dream every day. You feel happy and proud. This is the life in your imagination. And then there is your real life, the life that is happening right now. In this real life, you feel tired, so very tired. In this life, you cannot find the energy to start. Your biggest success today was moving from your bed to the sofa. You want to work on your dream. You open your computer. You look at the empty screen. 1 minute passes, 5 minutes pass, 10 minutes pass. You feel a wave of tiredness. It washes over you. You close the computer. And then you feel bad. You feel shame. You think, why can't I do it? This feeling is very hard. It is a special kind of sad. You know you can do more. Deep inside, you know you are smart. You know you are strong. But you feel trapped. You feel like your own mind is a cage. It is holding you. It is keeping you from your dreams. You look at other people. You see them on social media. They are doing things. They are making progress. And you think, what is wrong with me? Why am I so different? Why can't I just do the things I want to do? If this feels true for you, if this story is your story, then I need you to listen very carefully. Please, listen with your heart. You're not lazy. Let me say that again. You are not lazy. You're not broken. There is nothing wrong with you. And you are not alone in this feeling. So many people feel this way. I have felt this way. We all feel this way sometimes. There is a secret reason for this feeling. It is a reason inside your brain. Your brain is pressing a stop button. It is draining your energy. This is not a problem with your personality. It is a feature of your body. It is something biological. Stay with me. Please keep listening, because I am going to show you what this reason is. I will explain why it happens. And the most important part, I will show you how to fix it, how to release the stop button, how to get your energy back so you can finally close the space between your dream life and your real life. Let's be honest about this feeling. Let's talk about how this cycle really feels. It often starts with a spark, a wonderful idea. Maybe you are in the shower and a brilliant idea comes to your mind. I will start a garden. Or maybe you watch a video, an inspiring video about someone who learned a new skill, and you feel a buzz of excitement. This is it, you think? This is my new beginning. You feel so much energy. You take out your notebook, you write down your big plan, your 5-year plan, your 1-year goals, your goals for next month. It all looks so clear. You might even take one small step, a very small first step. If your dream is a business, you buy the website name. If your dream is to get fit, you buy new running shoes. If your dream is to write, you create a new document. And in that moment, you feel amazing. It feels so good. The future is open. It is full of wonderful possibilities. You are so excited. You tell your family. You tell your friends. I'm finally doing it, you say with a big smile. And then, silence. The next morning, you wake up. The excitement is gone. The buzz is gone. Instead, you feel heavy, like your arms and legs are made of stone. The exciting plan from yesterday, now it feels like a giant weight. It feels too heavy to lift. The thought of starting feels scary. Opening the document feels scary. Putting on the new shoes feels scary. It does not feel inspiring anymore. It just feels like too much. So you don't do it. You make an excuse. You tell yourself, I will start tomorrow. I just need more sleep. I am too tired today. Or maybe you say, I need to do more research first. I need a better plan. Or the most common one, I'm just not in the right mood today. But tomorrow becomes the next day, and the next day becomes next week, and next week becomes next month. That first spark of inspiration. It feels like a faraway memory. It feels like a dream you had a long time ago. The document on your computer stays closed. The new running shoes stay in the box. The website name is just a small bill you pay every year. A small reminder of the thing you did not do. This is a sad feeling. But there is a second part of this cycle. This part is worse. This part is the voice of self-blame. You start to use your own dream against yourself. The beautiful dream was supposed to give you hope. Now it becomes a stick, and you use that stick to hit yourself. You lie in bed at night. You cannot sleep. Your mind is racing. You think bad things about yourself. I'm so lazy. I have no discipline. Everyone else is moving forward. I am stuck in the same place. Maybe I don't really want this dream. What is wrong with me? Why am I like this? Do you see, my friend? The real pain is not just about not starting. The real pain is that you stop trusting yourself. Every time you make a promise to yourself and break it, you lose a little bit of faith in yourself. You break a promise when you say, I'll start tomorrow, and you don't. You start to see yourself as a person who talks but does not act. A person with big dreams but small actions. And that is a very heavy, Very sad feeling to carry. And here's the most confusing part. I call it the energy mystery. You have zero energy to work on your dream for 20 minutes. You can't write one page of your book. But you have endless energy to scroll on your phone for 3 hours. You don't have energy for a short walk outside, but you have energy to watch a whole season of a TV show, a show you have already seen before. This is where many people make a big mistake. They think, see, I am lazy. I have energy for easy, fun things, but I have no energy for hard, important things. But that is not true. That is not what is happening. The fact that you have energy for anything, the fact that you can watch TV for hours, that proves you have energy. The energy is there. The fuel is in your body. So the big question is this: why is your energy going to activities that keep you small? Why is it not going to the activities that help you grow? Why does your own brain, the brain that created your beautiful dream, why does it seem to be stopping you? The answer is not about willpower. It has nothing to do with being strong or weak. The answer is about a very old system in your brain, a system for survival. Let's talk about that now. Section 2, the revelation. Your brain's misguided protection system. This is the most important part of our talk today, so please listen closely. The reason you have no energy for your big dreams is not your fault. It is not a personal weakness. It is a biological fact. It is a part of your brain's design. That feeling of being so tired, that habit of waiting for tomorrow. These are not signs of laziness. They are signs of an emotional problem. Your brain is trying to protect you. It is trying to keep you safe. But your brain is making a mistake. Let's use a story to understand this, an analogy. Imagine there is a little protector inside your brain. Let's call him the internal bodyguard. This bodyguard lives in a very old, very powerful part of your brain. This bodyguard has only one job. His job is to keep you safe. That is all he does. He is not smart. He is not logical. He does not understand your big dreams. He only understands one simple rule: avoid danger. Save energy. For our ancestors thousands of years ago, this bodyguard was a hero. The dangers were very real. A tiger in the forest. Not enough food to eat. Being alone and not part of the group. The bodyguard helped us survive. He kept us alive. But here is the problem. Your world today is very different. But that same bodyguard is still working inside your brain. He is still on duty. The dangers are different now. There are no tigers in your office. For your modern brain, a danger is anything that might cause stress, anything that might cause emotional pain. And your big, beautiful dream, your dream of writing a book or starting a business, to your ancient, worried bodyguard, your dream looks like the biggest danger in the world. It looks like a tiger in the forest. Let's look at your dream from the bodyguard's eyes. He sees 3 huge dangers, 3 big threats. Danger number 1, the stress of a big task. Big dreams are, well, they are big. They are complicated, they are not clear. They need a lot of work for a long, long time. When your bodyguard looks at a goal like write a book, he does not see a fun, creative project. He sees a huge, scary mountain, a mountain with thousands of steps. He does not know the path. He calculates the energy needed to climb this mountain. He thinks it is too much energy. He thinks it is a bad deal for survival. The smart, logical part of your brain gets quiet. The old, powerful bodyguard shouts loudly. He shouts, "This is too big. It will use all our energy. Danger, danger, avoid it. Stop." Danger number 2, the stress of possible failure. What if you try your best and it does not work? What if you write your book and nobody reads it? What if you start your business and it fails? For you, that is disappointment. It feels sad. But for your internal bodyguard, it is much worse. It is social death. Our brains are made to fear being rejected. We are scared of what other people think. We are scared of feeling shame. Long ago, if you were pushed out of your group, you could die. Being alone was very dangerous. So your bodyguard has a very simple plan. It's not a smart plan, but it is simple. The bodyguard thinks, if we never really start the project, then we can never really fail. Not starting becomes a safe choice. Procrastination or waiting to start is not you being lazy. It is your bodyguard pulling the fire alarm. He is trying to protect you. He wants to save you from the bad feeling of failing. He is running away from the fight before it starts. Danger number 3, the stress of being perfect. This is the most secret danger. It is very sneaky. It comes from a kind of thinking called all or nothing thinking. Many smart, ambitious people have this. There's a little voice inside their head. The voice says, if I cannot do it perfectly, then I should not do it at all. Your bodyguard hears this voice, and he thinks it is a big danger. He thinks, okay, the only good result is a perfect result. But being perfect is impossible. Nobody is perfect. So this project is a guaranteed failure. The chance of failure is a 100%. If the chance of failure is 100%, what is the logical thing to do? For the bodyguard, the only logical move is to stop you, to prevent you from ever starting. Why start something if you already believe it will fail? The bodyguard thinks it is better to do nothing than to do something that is not perfect. This is why people who want to be perfect are often the biggest procrastinators. They wait and wait and wait because they are afraid of not being perfect. So now we can see the whole picture. Your big dream has been marked by your bodyguard as a very big danger, a triple threat. 1, it is too big. 2, you might fail. 3, you cannot do it perfectly. This is the reason for your low energy. This is why you feel so tired. When your brain is always in a danger mode, even a small, low-level danger mode, it uses a huge amount of your energy. That tired feeling you have, that brain fog, where you cannot think clearly, that feeling that your body is heavy, it is not a lack of energy. It is the price you pay for having an alarm bell ringing in your head all day, every day. Your energy is not gone. It has been stolen. It has been stolen by your own internal bodyguard. This also explains the energy mystery we talked about. Why can you scroll on your phone for hours? Because for your bodyguard, scrolling is safe. It is easy. It is predictable. It gives you little moments of happiness from your brain's reward system. It has none of the dangers of your big goal. Your brain is not choosing fun over work. Your brain is choosing what feels safe over what feels dangerous. Using your phone is a way to fix your mood. It gives you a little break from the stress of your big dream. So let's change how we see this. The tiredness you feel is a symptom. The waiting and procrastination is a way to cope. The exhaustion is the result of a brain that is scared. You are not fighting laziness. You are not fighting a lack of discipline. You are struggling with a kind bodyguard. A bodyguard that means well, but is making a mistake. A bodyguard who is trying to save you from a tiger that is not there. If this idea makes sense to you, if you feel a little bit of relief, if you now know that you are not broken, that there is a real biological reason for your struggle, then please do me a small favor. Tap the like button for this podcast episode. It is a very small action, but it tells the podcast algorithm that this message is helpful. And it might help this message reach someone else, someone who is sitting on their sofa right now, feeling bad about themselves, and needing to hear this message today. Thank you. Section 3. The solution, rewiring the system. So our brain's bodyguard is the problem. He is working too hard. He is overprotective. So what do? We cannot fight the bodyguard. Fighting creates more stress. If we fight, we prove to the bodyguard that the situation is dangerous. We cannot fire the bodyguard. We cannot get rid of him. He is a deep, important part of our brain. The only way to solve this is to retrain him. We must become a teacher for this ancient part of our mind, a gentle teacher, a kind and patient teacher. Our job is to give the bodyguard new information. We need to show him proof. We need to show him with our actions that working on our dream is not a danger. It is safe. The whole plan can be said in 3 simple words. Lower the stakes. What does lower the stakes mean? It means make the action feel less important. Make it feel less serious. We need to make our actions so small, so simple, so not scary. We want our actions to be so small that the bodyguard does not even see them. They fly under his radar. He does not ring the alarm bell. We are going to avoid the danger feeling completely. This process has 4 important parts. Part 1, the 5-minute evidence technique. This is our most important tool. It is a big change in how you think. For the next week, your goal is not to make progress on your dream. I know this sounds strange. Please listen. Your only goal for the next week is to get evidence. Evidence that proves your dream is safe. You will do this for just 5 minutes every day. That is it. Just 5 minutes. With these 5 minutes, you are creating a new path in your brain. The new path says, I worked on my scary project for 5 minutes. And nothing bad happened. I survived. The survival rate is 100. Let's make this very clear and concrete. If your dream is to write a book, your 5-minute evidence is not write 500 words. That is too big. That is scary. Your 5-minute evidence is open the document on your computer. That's it. Goal complete. Or read the last sentence you wrote. Mission accomplished. Or write one single simple sentence. You did it. The moment you open that file and your heart does not explode and the world does not end, you have new evidence. You have proven that it is safe. If your dream is to start a business, your 5-minute evidence is not build a whole website. That is too much. The bodyguard will scream. Your 5-minute evidence is use Google to search for one other business like yours. That's it. You are done for the day. Or write down 3 possible names for your business on a piece of paper. Perfect. You have your evidence. You are just proving that thinking about the business will not hurt you. It is safe. If your dream is to get fit, your 5-minute evidence is not run for 30 minutes. That feels too hard. Your 5-minute evidence is put on your workout clothes. Like, that's it. Just put them on. Then you can take them off. Or do 5 minutes of very gentle stretching on the floor. The goal is so simple. The goal is to connect the activity with a feeling of safety. A positive feeling, or even a neutral feeling, is a win. This may sound too simple. It might sound silly, but it is very, very powerful. You are using your brain's own learning system to change it. Every time you do your 5-minute task and nothing bad happens, you give your internal bodyguard new information. This new information says the old information was wrong. You are gently teaching him. You are saying, see, it's okay. We are safe. This is not a tiger. It's just a computer document. This is not a dangerous mountain. It's just my running shoes. Part 2. Slaying the perfectionism dragon. The 5-minute evidence technique works very well. It works even better when you fight perfectionism. That all or nothing thinking. The idea that it must be perfect, that is food for your bodyguard's fear. So we need to take away his food. Your new sentence to say to yourself is this: I have permission to be imperfect. Say it out loud. I have permission to do this badly. You must actively, consciously give yourself permission. Permission to do a bad job. This feels very strange for people who like to do things well, but it is the secret key. It is the key that unlocks action. Instead of trying to write a good first chapter, decide you are going to write a terrible first chapter. A junk chapter. Give it a funny name, a name that means its purpose is to be bad. Suddenly, the pressure is gone. Your bodyguard hears this. He thinks, oh, the goal is to make it bad. I can do that. That is easy. There is no danger of failure here. If you are an artist, don't try to paint a beautiful masterpiece. Decide to make a messy canvas. Just put colors on it. Have fun. If you are building something, don't aim for a perfect product. Aim for a clunky prototype. Something that is meant to be broken. You change the goal. The goal is not perfect result. The goal is imperfect action. When you do this, you remove the danger of perfectionism. Taking action becomes easy because there is nothing to lose. The stakes are on the floor. And here is the magic part. Once you start moving, once you are in action, but you cannot get to that point until you first give yourself the freedom to be messy, the freedom to be wonderfully, gloriously imperfect. Part 3. Building a frictionless on-ramp willpower is like a phone battery. It runs out. On days when you feel tired, even a tiny bit of difficulty can stop you. We call this difficulty friction. Deciding what to do is friction. Deciding where to do it is friction. Deciding when to do it is friction. We need to remove all this friction. We need to create a smooth road to starting, an on-ramp. This on-ramp should need zero thinking. This involves 2 things: environmental design and habit stacking. Let's talk about environmental design. This means you prepare your space. You do it the night before. You make your 5-minute evidence task as easy as possible. Your dream is writing? Don't just leave your laptop on the table. Open the laptop. Open the writing program. Open the exact document you need to work on. When you sit down the next day, the first step is already done. The friction is gone. Your dream is working out. The night before, lay out your workout clothes. Put them right next to your bed. Put your shoes next to the clothes. Fill your water bottle and put it there too. When you wake up, you don't need to think. You just see them and put them on. Your dream is painting? Put a clean canvas on the easel. Squeeze a little bit of paint onto the palette. Have your brushes clean and ready. The goal is to make the number of steps to start as close to 0 as you can. Now let's talk about habit stacking. This means you connect your new habit to an old habit you already do every day without thinking. The formula is very simple. After my current habit, I will do my 5-minute evidence. Let's make some examples. After I brush my teeth in the morning, I will open my computer. After my morning coffee is ready, I will do 5 minutes of stretching. Immediately after I come home from work, I will change into my workout clothes. This removes the friction of deciding when to start. You don't need to decide. The old habit is the signal. The new routine happens automatically. Part 4. The 2-minute rule for maximum momentum. Some days are harder than other days. On some days, even 5 minutes feels too long. It feels like a marathon. That is okay. It is normal. On those hard days, use your emergency tool. This tool is called the 2-minute rule. The rule is this: promise yourself you will do the thing for just 2 minutes. Anyone can do anything for 120 seconds. The idea behind this rule is simple physics. An object that is not moving stays not moving. An object that is moving stays moving. Getting started is the hardest part. The 2-minute rule is only about one thing: getting started. And here's the most important part of this rule. You must give yourself full permission to stop after 2 minutes. This is not a trick to make yourself work longer. This is a real promise to yourself. If you get to 2 minutes and 1 second and you want to stop, you stop. And you celebrate. You say, I did it. I started. That is a win. But something amazing often happens. You will often find that after you start, continuing is easier than stopping was. That feeling of being in control, that feeling of starting, it creates its own energy, its own momentum. Your brain starts to feel a little bit of happiness, not from avoiding the task, but from doing the task. And this is the beginning of a new positive cycle. Section 4. The long-term vision from surviving to thriving. These 4 techniques are not just clever tricks. The 5-minute evidence. Permission to be imperfect. Making it easy to start. The 2-minute rule. These are your tools. You will use these tools to rebuild your relationship with your own brain. This is not about tricking yourself forever. It is about building a new foundation. A foundation of trust. A foundation of safety. You are creating a new spiral. An upward spiral. Before, you were in a downward spiral. You procrastinated. You felt guilty. You felt tired. This made you procrastinate more. Now you will build an upward spiral. It starts with one very small, not scary action. That action gives your brain evidence that it is safe. That evidence of safety makes your bodyguard relax. Your brain's alarm bell gets quieter. When the alarm is quiet, less energy is used for anxiety. That energy is now free for you to use. With a little more energy, you feel you can do a slightly bigger action. Maybe a 7-minute session tomorrow. Maybe you write 2 sentences instead of 1. This bigger action gives your brain even stronger evidence of safety. This makes the bodyguard even more relaxed. More energy is free for you. And it continues day after day. This is the new positive loop. It replaces the old negative cycle of guilt and tiredness. The old habit of avoiding your dream gets weaker. The new habit of gentle, consistent action gets stronger. And stronger. And stronger. During this whole process, you must change your focus. Your focus should not be on perfection. Your focus should be on progress. The goal is not to be intense. The goal is to be consistent. Showing up for 5 minutes every single day is so much more powerful than working for 10 hours one day. That one heroic 10-hour day. It leaves you exhausted. You feel so tired that you cannot even look at your project for a month. That heroic style is what caused the problem. It teaches your brain that your dream is painful and tiring. We are trying to prove the opposite. We are teaching your brain that working on your dream can be calm, it can be steady, it can be a source of quiet focus and happiness. And finally, my friend, the most important change of all. This must be an act of self-compassion. It is not an act of self-discipline. Let me repeat that. This is about being kind to yourself, not being hard on yourself. You have spent years being hard on yourself. You have called yourself lazy. You have tried to force yourself to take action, and it has not worked. That way of doing things is like shouting at a scared child. If a child is scared and you shout, "Stop being scared," does that help? No. It makes the child more scared. This new way is different. This new way is gentle. You are understanding that a part of you is truly afraid. A part of your brain is scared. Scared of being overwhelmed. Scared of failing. Scared of not being good enough. Your job is not to be a tough army sergeant. Your job is to be a kind, gentle guide. Your job is to speak to that scared part of you. Your job is to say, I hear you. I know you are scared. That is okay. We will go very, very slowly. We will start so small that it feels silly. I will not let anything bad happen. I will keep you safe. When you treat your own resistance with kindness instead of with anger or frustration, something beautiful happens. The resistance starts to get softer. Your internal bodyguard starts to relax. He starts to see you in a new way. He no longer sees you as a reckless boss pushing him toward a tiger. He starts to see you as a trustworthy leader. A leader who understands his fears. A leader who will keep him safe. That, my dear friend, is how you build real self-trust. A strong and unbreakable belief in yourself. Let's bring all of this together now. Let's make it simple. If you remember only one thing from our time together today, remember this. That deep, heavy tiredness you feel is not laziness. It is the huge energy cost of a brain that feels scared. A brain that is stuck in danger mode. Waiting until tomorrow is not a flaw in your character. It is a mistaken attempt by your brain to protect you from something that feels dangerous. Your big, beautiful dreams feel like a threat to your old survival brain. You do not need more willpower. You do not need to work harder. You need more safety. You need to feel safe. You need to prove to your brain, one small piece of evidence at a time, that it is safe to move forward. So here is your only job for today, your only homework. Your job is not to finish your dream today. Your job is just to gather 5 minutes of evidence. Lower the stakes until they are on the ground. Make your first step so small it makes you laugh. Open the file, put on the shoes, write one single sentence, draw one single line. That's it. And when you do it, notice it. Acknowledge that you did it. And notice that you are safe. You already have the amazing dreams inside you. You absolutely have the ability to achieve them. And now you have the key. the key to unlock all the energy that has been trapped behind a wall of fear. Stop fighting with yourself. Stop blaming yourself. Start retraining your brain with kindness, with compassion, one tiny, safe, powerful step at a time. If this episode gave you a new way to think, a new way to understand your energy and your dreams, please subscribe for more gentle lessons on how to work with your brain, not against it. And now for your first piece of evidence, your first small, safe step. Leave a comment below this episode. Tell me one tiny 5-minute action you're going to take today. Let's make that our first step together. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for your time and your open heart. Remember to be kind to yourself. Learning and growing takes time. You are on the right path. Keep going, one small step at a time. See you next time, my friend.